Will these two styles match up? Let's find out. Welcome to the fourth video in my art progression. For full transparency here, I just want to be clear, this is actually not my image. It's actually from this creator here. And this isn't a collab or anything, and I'm not using this person's image. I'm just gonna kind of copy the style. The style with the pastels where you could kind of smear and blend and everything like that, which of course is not exclusive to this artist. Now, as I mentioned in my first video, I'm not an expert or even close to it. I'm gonna fumble a lot here, but hopefully that'll actually make it pretty fun for you. So that way you could kind of watch me progress, sort of go on the journey with me. So feel free to interact with me in any way, whether it's just comments, whether you have suggestions on what I could do better, or if there's just something you would like to see me try. Again, any comments welcome. I really want this to be an interactive thing. Now, my last video, I made the mistake of placing the camera that was focused on the painting on the same table as the painting. So as I was moving my hand, the camera got pretty shaky. Now I have a different camera setup this time, but unfortunately I did make a different mistake. I started painting before I set up the camera. Now luckily I didn't get too far. All I did was this, which is very simple. I just have the tape here and then I cut out a devil's face. And then I kind of painted the flames within that. And painting the flames is really easy. It's just a combination of like squiggly lines with the different colors, the red and the yellow, and then eventually blending them together so you get some oranges in there. What my plan is I'm gonna use the black here and I'm gonna color it in, and then I'm gonna smear it to uncover certain spots. And I'm gonna try to make it look like it's a black demon who's starting to like burst out into flames. That's the goal. We'll see how it goes. So it's time for the reveal. And yes, I am wearing a different shirt. This did take me a couple days. And when you see this, you're gonna be like, really? But yeah, here we go. So this is what I came up with. So I ran into a few problems. The first was, my goal was to do the flames and then to use the pastels. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but these here. But I was planning on using that and then kind of coloring in the bottom of the flames and then just sort of smearing it up a little bit so it sort of looked like the flames was bursting out of that. Unfortunately, the pastels don't smear well on a canvas. In the videos I've seen, I'm pretty sure they're just using black paper, so I'm gonna try that next time. What I ended up doing for this one was I just used regular black paint. And again, I tried to kind of like fold it over the flames a little bit, kind of like I paint this way and this way. Again, just sort of trying to create the illusion that this is protruding out. And there's certain spots where it kind of looks okay, but it's not great. But I do think the biggest problem is I didn't use light this time, which I really should have. Since it's fire, you know, it makes sense for there to be light. So I think next time I'm going to try to do a small character here. There'll be fire in the background, and then the shadow will be up here. So it'll be fire, the light hitting the person, and then the shadow here. And hopefully that will give me the depth perception that I've really been trying for here. As far as this one, I think once I run it through the filter, I could get the colors to pop. So that'll be something, but I still don't think it's gonna look too great. We'll see.